It's time for New England Ski Journal with Dan Egan, your weekly wintry mix of adventure from New England and around the world, bringing you the latest and coolest gear from Summit Ski and Snowboard Shop. New England Ski Journal. Catch the lift each week right here for the insider tips to where to go and why, plus strategy and tactics for skiing and riding the trails and the rails. Then take you behind the scenes of your favorite resorts and introduce you to the top pro athletes on the planet. We cover winter like nobody else, from nightlife to family fun trips and powder stashes. We are going to explore the globe in search of winter. Duck into the woods, hit the bumps, jump over the stumps, and ski until the lifts close. Don't miss a run of this show. Sit back, kick back, and hold on. It's the New England Ski Journal with Dan Egan, right now.
Hi, welcome to the New England Ski Journal and happy holidays. I'm Dan Egan. This week we're coming to you from Loon Mountain, New Hampshire. 2,100 vertical feet of top to bottom ripping skiing and a snowmaking system that will blow your mind. They have 99% of this mountain covered with snowmaking. The Egans have been coming up here to Loon since we were ankle biters. We used to jump on the bus and come on up here. Why? Just 2 hours from Boston. Mom would get a day off and put all the kids on the bus. Hey, it's a family resort. It's a blast, it's fun, and in this show we're going to show you the dining, the lodging, and all the action right here in Lincoln and Woodstock, base camp of the White Mountains. Don't go away. Up next, it's Big Sky, Montana.
Skiing is a sport that calls you to travel. In my years of traveling the globe, chasing winter, I've logged more miles than I recall, and it just never gets old. I find myself staring out airplane windows, gazing at snow-covered peaks, and still dreaming about the snow and the turns that await me high above the trees, the cliffs, and the adventures I'll find when I arrive there. Long travel days and early mornings create magical sunrises and or deep snowy days with friends who like to fly and search for powder stashes and steep lines. We are ripping Big Sky, Montana, a mountain that delivers year after year. Here you can ski the famed A to Z chutes or rip down the pinnacles, and you'll discover tree runs that deliver the goods. For me, skiing here in the trees or high above it all on Lone Peak, I rediscover the reasons why I ski. For me, it's a connection with the mountains and the feeling of gliding over and through the snow. And mainly, it's the connection with friends. Yes, it truly never does get old. Big Sky is a special place where one ride up the Lone Peak Tram defines adventure wonder, and the reality of big mountain skiing and riding. That's right, yep, we're going to ski down there. Here you can rip the big couloir, or ski the untracked, and you'll find wide open cruising runs. Big Sky is a place that will stir up adventure. It's a place that reminds us all why winter is the best season of the year. So pack your bags, because there's more nonstop winter adventure coming your way right here on New England Ski Journal.
Located just 2 hours north of Boston, Waterville Valley Resort is your resort for family fun this winter. It's easy and convenient when you go online to waterville.com and save up to 55% on lift tickets. Waterville Valley Resort, New Hampshire's family resort.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
New England Ski Journal is the go-to ski and ride publication on the East Coast. Each issue is packed full of articles to motivate you to head to the mountains. From mountain peaks to the best resorts, our features give you a first-hand look at people, places, and events. And our monthly columns gear you up for adventures for the entire family. Plus, our digital edition delivers straight to your device. It's New England Ski Journal. Pick up one today.
Whenever you come up here to Lincoln, Woodstock, no trip is complete until you come up to Franconia Notch and a stop at Cannon Mountain. And if you love Cannon as much as I do, you'll be excited about all the activity over at Middlesel, because now from the top of the double, you can ski 2 runs top to bottom snowmaking. And of course, that means snowmaking on Barron's Run, one of my favorite runs here at Cannon. Plus, this is going to become one of the top race training areas in all of New England. For the holiday tip, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's 2-for-1 non-holidays right here at Cannon Mountain. You know where I'll be. Up next, right here in the New England Ski Journal, we're going to go visit a place that I grew up at.
It's Waterville Valley, New Hampshire. I've been hanging out and skiing Waterville Valley since I was 10 years old. Just a 2-hour trip outside of Boston made this the perfect place for my family to come to each winter. This is a unique New Hampshire destination. It's nestled in the natural snow pocket of the White Mountains, and it's surrounded by other 4,000 footers, offering a variety of terrain for every skier and rider, whether first-timers or experts. Look, this place has it all for families. Here are some quick stats. Look, they have 220 acres of skiable terrain, all covered by snowmaking. I've stood on top of this 4,000-foot peak many times and buckled up for the 2,000 vertical foot adventure that lays below. There's over 50 trails and 5 glades. And these are some of the most classic ski trails in all of New England. Trails like Chow, Gemma, True Grit, Tippecanoe, and Tyler 2. And of course, Tommy's World Cup Run, and the family favorite, Valley Run. Plus, here at Waterville Valley, they have 5 terrain parks for all abilities. And when it comes to on-mountain dining, they have 6 options, including the famed Schwindy Hut on top of the mountain. My family and thousands of other families have been coming here to Waterville Valley since it opened. And no wonder. Here, the lodging surrounds Town Square. And there's a free resort shuttle. You can park your car and throw away the keys and have a true family vacation. Whether you're here for the skiing or heading to the Nordic Center, there's plenty to do right here in the heart of the White Mountains in New Hampshire. And it's all just 2 hours from Boston. Come up and rediscover Waterville Valley. It's close. You'll love the people, there's plenty to do, and there's always lots of action up here on the mountain. Waterville Valley is truly New Hampshire's family resort. Hey, don't go away. There's lots more of action coming straight at you right here on New England Ski Journal.
We are talking slopestyle life at Summit Ski and Snowboard. I'm Pam Fletcher along with Teddy Schiavone. And Teddy, I don't know about you, but I've been getting out on the hill and having some fun.
Oh, it's been a great early season in New England this year. The weather's cold, I'm loving this.
New England Ski Journal, what a great way for us to be able to give some great information to the consumer.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We're here to sort of give people an overview and education of what's going on in the industry right now and get you jazzed up on going out there and hitting the hill.
And we're talking about my favorite segment, women's skis, and all the other equipment that goes along with it. And you know, Christmas is coming. I'm a woman. If you were me, what would you be getting me for Christmas?
Big diamond, big one, big rock.
Yeah, but I can't ski on a diamond.
You can. Black diamonds, double black diamonds.
Yeah.
Pam, I've seen you on the hill.
Well, when it comes to skis, what would I be thinking about if I'm looking into the women's ski category?
I think it's important that women realize that the industry is building products in all segments specifically designed for women.
Well, you know, the Head Superjoy, for example, that has a technology that makes the ski lighter.
Yeah, graphene. They use graphene in that particular women's ski to keep it, as you said, super light, great on the ice. Yes.
Now, what are some of the other brands of skis that are offering different types of materials that help women when they're out on the hill?
Atomic has a new technology now. They call it a CTI. It's a carbon titanium mix, so that when they make that ski wider for more of like the all-mountain freeride woman, it doesn't add a lot of weight to the ski.
That's exciting. Now, boots. You know, boots are probably the most important piece of your equipment because you really want to make sure that they fit well. But what have they done with women's boots?
Oh my goodness. Narrower boots, and narrower through the heel and ankle so that you get a really good grab on that smaller foot. The boots are better balanced for women's anatomy now, and also the upper cuff of the boot will be lower so that it doesn't grab the calf muscle because women's legs are shorter than guys, typically.
Now, I'm always cold. Is there anything you can do to help keep my feet warm?
Some of the boots come with heat moldable liners, which makes a big difference. If you don't create hard pressure points on the foot and you allow blood to flow through the boot, it works wonders. And overall, if you have the right fit in your boot, your blood's going to flow in and out of there and your feet are going to be warmer.
Teddy, when it comes to bindings, I'm sure the industry is addressing women's needs as well.
Well, I think ease of stepping into the binding is a big factor for women. Women tend to be lighter weight. You're on the side of the mountain, you're trying to get into it. So certain bindings are designed to be easier to step into. And at the same time, bindings have wider toe pieces so that you gain control over the edges of the skis.
Well, you know, Summit Ski and Snowboard, your location, especially in Framingham, you've dedicated a whole area just to women's products. I mean, you take this seriously.
Oh, yeah, we sure do. Yeah, we have women testers. We have women on the staff that are excellent skiers. You've been testing with us in the past. I mean, we definitely take it seriously. Our Framingham store has a complete department dedicated to women's ski, women's snowboard, women's clothing, all in one area.
Well, if you're a woman and you're coming down to Summit Ski and Snowboard, what are some of the things that you might want to consider before you think about buying some equipment?
I'd say give yourself some credit, you know? No, but for real, I mean that genuinely. I think that oftentimes people are sort of humble about their ability on the hill, and in reality, we find out that, you know, we get women who come in the store who actually run marathons, and they're active cyclists, and, you know, whether it's yoga or whatever else they're into. And all of those things are very important when you're selecting ski equipment for us to know that, hey, you know, she's out there really getting after it, and there's no reason why she shouldn't have ski equipment that's worthy of that.
Exactly, exactly. Well, don't be afraid. You heard it from the man himself. Come on down to Summit Ski and Snowboard and check out the selection of women's equipment. Coming up, we'll be right back with more New England Ski Journal.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
How would you like a lifetime of frozen memories in your own backyard? Nice Rink brings you those experiences and memories with your very own backyard rink. Imagine stepping out your back door into the crisp winter air. Walking past your warm, glowing fire pit under the blanket of a starry winter sky. And onto your very own untouched marble ice that's yours to carve. So what are you waiting for? Join in the fun of having a backyard nice rink this year and frozen memories for years to come. Call or visit us online to start creating your frozen memories today.
Lincoln Woodstock is famous for its après and its dining, from the Woodstock Station to Gordy's and beyond. Let's go check it out.
In the towns of Lincoln and Woodstock, New Hampshire, there is history, and many of the restaurants and lodges in town are the keeper of the stories and the legends of the Western White Mountains. Gordy's Fish and Steakhouse, right on Main Street on the Kankamagus Highway, is one of those places. Founded by two Olympians, Gordy Eaton and Karen Budge, along with Muffy and Bob Copenhaver, Gordy's is a landmark in the area. Eaton skied for Middlebury College, winning the 1961 NCAA Downhill Championship. He competed for the U.S. at the 1960 Winter Olympics and the 1962 World Championships. Eaton later helped coach the 1968 and 1972 U.S. Olympic Alpine Ski Team and married U.S. Ski Team member Karen Budge. In the movie Downhill Racer, the character of the assistant coach was based on Eaton. Covering the walls are images of history about the surrounding towns, mills, and ski memorabilia, ranging from Olympic ski racing, freestyle skiing, plus local and national autographed posters, making up the who's who of the ski world. Gordy's is known for its après ski. The bar is always full of colorful characters fresh off the slope and is a welcome stop for travelers, vacationers, and locals alike. The Fish and Steakhouse is family dining at its best, with a variety of choices for all appetites. This is just one example of many wonderful bars and restaurants that make up the Lincoln Woodstock area. Dropping into this town, you can't go wrong with a trip on the dinner train, Truant's Tavern, or a stop at Woodward's, the Indian Head, or try the new Mexican restaurant in town. From the Black Diamond Pub or the Woodstock Station, this town is built for family and friends to gather after a day on the slopes, snowshoeing or shopping. Next time you're skiing Cannon or Loon, drop in and say hi to Gordy and tell him the New England Ski Journal crew sent you. Buckle up, there is more adventure around the corner next on New England Ski Journal.
Well, this is what they call a sugar orchard, maple orchard. Thinned out the trees, took everything but the maples. It's quite a privilege to be able to have the use of the orchard. I'm not in it to make money, it's just a retirement hobby. I built my sap house in 1984. Went from a little small pan up to an evaporator. They usually figure each tap will produce a quart of syrup. Boil it down and it takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup. Well, I got word by a neighbor down here come up by and said there's a vehicle down there, an SUV from New York, skiing around in the orchard that while you tap, and he's got some kind of a tripod all set up and everything. He said, you may want to go down and check on it. So I come down and When I first heard you speak, I didn't know where you were. The first time I see you was in midair coming off one of them big boulders and landing. And I said, wow, this is something. This time the terrain, you don't see too many people out there skiing.
Massachusetts and most of Vermont and New Hampshire will be getting all snow and heavy snow at that. So we do have a large swath of 12 inches of snow.
Located just 2 hours north of Boston, Waterville Valley Resort is your resort for family fun this winter. It's easy and convenient when you go online to waterville.com and save up to 55% on lift tickets. Waterville Valley Resort, New Hampshire's family resort.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
New England Ski Journal is the go-to ski and ride publication on the East Coast. Each issue is packed full of articles to motivate you to head to the mountains. From mountain peaks to the best resorts, our features give you a first-hand look at people, places, and events. And our monthly columns gear you up for adventures for the entire family. Plus, our digital edition delivers straight to your device. It's New England Ski Journal. Pick up one today.
And we're back on New England Ski Journal. You've done the right thing. You've tuned into the right channel. We are your weekly wintry mix of action, fun, and adventure from New England and around the world. And this week, it's Loon Mountain right here, one of the most accessible resorts in all of New England. No doubt, right up 93. There's only 2 stoplights between Boston and Loon. Hey, no traffic jam here, my friend. Come on up and rip with this snowmaking system right now. The trails are open. There's plenty of snow and the skiing is fantastic. On top of that, it's their parks, rated among the top in New England every year. Kids dig it, families love it, and that's where we're going next, right here in the terrain parks at Loon Mountain.
Loon Mountain Resort has been ranked one of the top resorts for park and pipes in the East by the readers of Transworld Snowboarding magazine. And the readers of Free Skiing magazine have also recognized Loon Mountain as the #1 resort ski park in the East. This place is serious about their parks. They work with some of the best brands in the business to create a park with features that go to the next level. A collaboration with 32, one of the top snowboarding brands in the universe, can't be beat. Loon also works with High Cascade snowboard camps for their features and the park layout. We're ripping and twisting and flipping in the White Mountains with the Finn brothers, Jack and Garrett, and our own New England Ski Journal cameraman and producer, freerider Colton Wright. Hey, you'll get more of this action when we return right here on New England Ski Journal.
Check out Summit Ski and Snowboard in Framingham. The best products from the best brands are all at Summit in our huge ski shop. Browse the clothing selection for the latest in fashion and the best technical outerwear. Pick up the latest skis and snowboards from the area's largest selection. Have your boots fit by our certified boot fitters and get your tune-up done in our award-winning shop. For this winter, Summit has everything you need, everything you want, and more. Summit Ski and Snowboard. Slope, style, life.
New England Ski Journal is the go-to ski and ride publication on the East Coast. Each issue is packed full of articles to motivate you to head to the mountains. From mountain peaks to the best resorts, our features give you a first-hand look at people, places, and events. And our monthly columns gear you up for adventures for the entire family. Plus, our digital edition delivers straight to your device. It's New England Ski Journal. Pick up one today.
The Mountain Club on Loon is located on Slopeside on Loon Mountain in Lincoln, New Hampshire, right on the Kankamankas Highway along the beautiful Pemmy River. Just basically what we try to do is New England food done well. Nothing too extravagant. We do run some specials, a lot of fresh seafood, great soups, chilies. We've just changed the menu around a little bit for the winter months. The atmosphere on the Mountain Club on Loon is very casual. People come in off the mountain in their ski boots. They're allowed in the dining room, sit at the bar or stand at the bar and eat and drink. And it's a really nice, friendly atmosphere, a lot of friends, a lot of locals. The après was starting on December 18th, and it starts from 3 to 5. We have various things from empanadas to homemade meatballs to some fried items, and the bar just gets super fun and crazy with entertainment and giveaways. It's lots of fun for everybody, even us. I want to wish everyone a happy holidays from the Mountain Club on Loon, from everyone here, a prosperous and safe holiday.
I really want to thank you for joining me. I mean, what would be best underneath the tree this holiday season? A new pair of skis, a snowboard, free lift tickets, forget about it. Get on up here to Lincoln, Woodstock, Ski Loon, Cannon. It's the base camp of the Western White Mountains, and it's so much fun, family friendly, and the snow is here, folks. The time is now. Get on out here, and I'll see you next time right here on New England Ski Journal.
Merry